Alright, YouTubers, I've been gone on that long RV trip. Well, I've been back for a little while. And of course, it's time that I had to run to the thrift store. Mostly this stuff is for the RV like normal, and then there's a couple things that, you know, are just things you use in life. So let's get looking at this stuff. I want to say at the beginning, this is a few different trips since I've been back. And some of the stuff, like this one, is a half-off day. I got real lucky on half-off day. And the other things are on 25% off day, so let's check it out. This is the Brita Ultramax, and it looks like it hasn't been used. And the price on this is $5, but again, this was half-off day. So this honestly seems like it may never have been used, which I think happens sometimes there. I think this place gets stuff when like people clean out other people's houses. At $2.50, this is going to go in the RV, and I think I got a spot where it's going to fit very well. So I think that's a pretty good deal. So I'll have clean drinking water. I like that. I was happy with that deal. Next deal, this was also half off day. These are jeans. These are my size jeans. And these jeans were $7 normally, but they were $3.50. And when it comes to clothes, at first I wasn't a big fan of getting clothes there. Then I realized $3.50 for a pair of 501s, my favorite kinds of jeans, that honestly look like they haven't been worn very much. You inspect stuff close, good deal. And then I found another pair of 501s, also in my size, for the same $7. Again, nothing wrong with them. Then I found I needed some jeans, so I'm just showing you that I bought a bunch of jeans. These are not 501s. These are just regular Levi's. And they were also on half off day. They were $2.50. So 3 pairs of jeans for about $10. I think that's a pretty good deal, don't you? But again, it's a thrift store. You got to check stuff close. And these will go straight into the washer. Next thing, this was on 25% off day. $2, it was $1.50. And let me show you something else that I do. Is I take with me, this is a one of those battery packs, USB battery packs. So I take those take that in my pocket just in case. And you can see that it works. Unplug it, and it stops. So if you're going to a thrift store, or if you're ever trying to buy anything that's USB powered, take a little battery pack thing with you. It'll help you out. Now, whoever turned this in, there's a good chance. I ran it on that thing for about 5 minutes before I bought it, and there's a chance it'll work for a year, and there's a chance it'll work for a day. But for $1.50, it's worth a gamble. This is instead of $2, it was $1.50 for an iPad. I don't have an iPad, but what I have should fit in it. This you shouldn't care about, really. And that's a t-shirt of Platte Lake in Honor, Michigan. It says, "More than a destination, it's a tradition." And I have to tell the people that I've always went up there since I was a kid that I found this t-shirt at a friggin' thrift store. Because we used to say that whenever we went up there, everything we said was a tradition. So maybe it was not just us always saying that, but maybe that was a thing that people said. And I paid, I think this was half off day, I paid $1 for that. And I don't believe it's been worn because there's a tag still on there that says $16.99. So there's a good chance this t-shirt was never worn. And again, if it's closed, you got to inspect them real well. What the hell is that? Here this idiot goes with containers for his RV again. And that's what it is. It was half off day, I remember this, and it was 4.5 cents that would make it, because that says 9 cents. So it's just a little container, right? It's got a zipper, and you fold it, and your container lays flat. I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. Boom. So I think for me, that'll help me. It might give me 5 minutes one day of not going nuts in the RV. And if I paid 4.5 cents to not go nuts for 5 minutes one day, that's money I'm happy to have spent. I got these. I think these were 25% off for food cutting board. You know, those little plastic cutting things. This is a Bic flame disc. So obviously you think it's for camping, right? And this thing, I paid $1 for it. And I'm sure it's garbage, but I looked it up at the store. And obviously you take your smartphone in there and you check prices on something if you think you're getting a good deal. And this was a good deal, but that doesn't mean I think this thing is going to work all that great. This could be something I bought just to do a goof with to see if it works, and I actually never end up using it because I don't want to ruin my food. But we'll see. Maybe I'll make some cheap burgers in it one day. Okay, what the hell? This dude got another bag thing. So this is mesh. Hopefully you can see in that. On the side it has, you can stand it up with this kind of plasticky foldable thing. And what my thought for this is firewood, because it folds down real easy. You put it in the RV, and then a lot of times if you go camping and you get enough rain, you're trying to keep your firewood from getting wet, and sometimes you want to throw it under the RV or throw it somewhere out of the rain. I thought with the mesh, maybe that's what I'll use it for. I could use it for something else. And it fits in the back end of my Class B. It'll fit under the bed, so I could use that for storage, and it won't get mildewy and nasty and all that. This was also on half off day, so this container here was not out of control 70 cents, which is highway robbery. I paid 35 cents. If I don't use it in the RV, I'm sure I can throw crap in it in the garage to move it around. It's got little things there. I think for 35 cents, that could help my RV life. Here is a bladder thing for cooking, because sometimes I do make a mess and they're decent to have. And it was 25% off of 69 cents. That could come in handy. Again, this was 3 or 4 trips. But I've been keeping an eye out for a while because my laptop bag got all messed up. And that's what this is. This is a Microsoft laptop bag. Clean. Honestly, very clean in there, as you can see. So I got this on half off day for $1. I think $1.99 is a pretty darn good deal, but half off of that for a laptop bag, that's a pretty good deal. Seriously, check out your thrift stores. You don't only need a laptop bag when you're in an RV. Okay, we'll call this the last of it. This is a small day bag. It's by Esport. It's clean inside. There's no smell. With all these things that I talk about a lot, there's no smell. And I have a couple larger packs, but a small like day bag was something I was kind of keeping an eye out for. And even in the pocket here, somebody had left a cell phone charger and adapter thing, which is kind of cool. So that was like a little added bonus. And they searched through this stuff. They must not have seen it or must not have cared. But again, it does not smell. There's no rips. It ended up costing me $2.50. There we go. That's some more thrift store stuff. And I always get asked, this is Dayton, Ohio. The place I go to is called Valley Thrift. I don't go to Goodwill. I don't go to those other places because if I'm going to buy used stuff, I want it to be cheap. And this place has very good deals. Yeah, basically every Monday there is 25% off day, and then on some holidays they have half off day. So I only go on 25% off day. For me, I know it's become half a disease kind of thing, but I try to find things that I can put to use and things that I need, not just things to buy. I've been looking at getting like from all the stuff we got here, that Brita filter, I've been looking at getting one of those forever, and I saw that, and that one is really expensive, brand new, so I figure I'd give that a shot. It took me a long time in my personal life to be good with thrift storing, and I am obviously, if you watch many of my thrift store videos, I have no problem with going to a thrift store anymore. I just do this to recommend that I know not all of us out there are rolling in money. A thrift store is a great thing for your life and for your RV life too. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great and wonderful day.